Güzel. Burası güzel. Bunu nereye koyabilirim ki şimdi? Birazcık daha daraltacağız. Biraz daha daralmıyor. Daha daralmıyor. Şuraya mı koysak? Şuraya koyalım. Ne kadar uzun bir yazı olabilir ki yani. Tamam. Bakalım şimdi akışı nasıl olacak.
Tell you, the Dredge are testing this new weapon on Vigil soldiers. It has to be destroyed now!
It might be better to steal the weapon, learn its secrets, develop a defense. If it's especially lethal, we might even want to turn it against the dragons themselves.
An intriguing notion, Agent. But I agree. The weapon deserves a closer look.
Silah varmış da. Biraz önce
The rumors were
şeylerini
true.
çaldılar.
Dredge did attack Scholar's Cleft. They killed a lot of people and stole an ancient tome.
They were led by a dredge named Vyacheslav. On his orders, they murdered my colleagues for a book about architecture.
Why? What was in the book that would be worth killing and
Nasıl
dying
kimse
for?
bilmez abi kitabın içeriğini
Does
ya.
it matter? I'm here to report that the Vigil just lost another squad to this mystery weapon. The Dredge and their new toy must be stopped.
I think we all agree on that. But the Priory isn't going to charge in without more information.
Then stand aside. We know they're keeping the weapon somewhere near Mullenhide. We'll fight our way in and destroy it.
Or we could sneak in and steal it. By the time the Dredge build another one, we'll have a response prepared.
As long as we do something now to prevent more loss of life. What say you, Slayer? Steal the weapon or destroy it?
Şimdi güzel bir soru sordum. Silahı çalmalı mıyız yoksa yok etmeli miyiz? Valla aslında çalıp kullanmak gayet mantıklıca geliyor. Yo, bizim Air'a bakar mısın? Burada dur.
I wish you clear skies.
Niye izliyorsun kızım? Yardımcı olsana bize.
Yes?
Diyor ki acaba kitabı çalmalı mıyız? Yoksa bu biraz güç gösterisi yapmak istiyor herhalde. Bizim gücümüzü hafife alıyor diyor. Biz Vigil'ız lan diyor. Mahvederiz onları diyor. Ama ben o kadar
Hi.
kendisini beğenmiş ve egosuna yenik düşmüş insanları pek tercih etmediğim için kitabı çalmayı seçtim. Kitabı çalacağız. Hadi bakalım. Koşturun. Kitap çalmaya gidiyoruz. Bakalım nereden çalacağız bu kitabı.
You're bigger than them line guards. How much longer we gotta wait?
Retreat! I need a moment. Retreat! 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 Might makes me right. Retreat! Retreat!
Mother?
Come close. You should hear this.
Ah, a fresh horizon.
Retreat! Retreat!
Well met. Okay, Slayer. You're good at what you do, but now we see if you're good at what I do. The Order of Whispers doesn't shrink from violence, but we try to keep it to the necessary minimum. And in our line of work, it's often necessary. The Dredge have sealed themselves inside that mine. We need to get in, take what we need, and get out. I propose we borrow a pair of their mining suits. They'll assume we're one of them and let us in. After that, we have to improvise.
Sneak in and keep a low profile until violence is necessary. I can handle that. Should we mine some ore first to help sell the disguise?
Now you're thinking like one of us. I predict a bright future for you in our order. If you can mine as well as a dredge, that is. We'll have you fighting dragons in no time. That's in our charter, you know. But until then, let's put on a show and dig our way into that mine.
Ah, a fresh horizon.
Drill the rocks, and the dredge will come pick up the ore.
Be proud! You've collected for the collective!
Nice work. That'll do fine.
All problems can be solved through unity.
There we go. One open door. Now to get what we came for. Nothing of interest. Let's keep looking. Check the other crates. Maybe we'll get lucky. Check the other crates. Maybe we'll get lucky. Remember when I said we would improvise? Now's the time. We don't need a whole prototype. The components in this box will tell us all we need to know.
And look around. Some of these parts are far too big for the weapon I saw. The Dredge must be planning to build an even larger version.
With a weapon that size, they could shoot through a small mountain. Or a large building.
A building makes more sense. The Dredge stole a book about ancient architecture from the Priory. They must be preparing to take out a large structure.
Well spotted. This weaponsmith Vyacheslav sounds madder all the time, even for a dredge. Let's take what we've learned back to the others and figure out where the dredge will strike.
Bail out, Slayer. There's something wrong with your suit. It's smoking.
Good agents know when they've overstayed their welcome. We need to go. Now.
Might makes me right. That's how I do it. Retreat! Come on, hit me! I'll hit that. Might makes me right. What happened back there? The mining suit was working perfectly, and then it completely broke down.
Hard to say. Between your size and unfamiliarity with the controls, I expect you taxed its systems past the breaking point. Hardly your fault, of course. Dredge machinery is powerful, but it's not as reliable as the Chars or as flexible as the Asuras.
Vyacheslav's machinery seems reliable enough, especially since he keeps upgrading it. We need to identify his target before he perfects his weapon.
Agreed. I'll meet you back in Holbreck and we'll confer with the others. Maybe they can help us determine which huge building is in danger. Nice work, by the way. I renew my offer. When you're ready to join the fight against the dragons, the Order of Whispers would be glad to have you.
The Dredge are definitely building another weapon, one big enough to shatter a mountain. I've seen the proof with my own eyes. Given the architectural tome they stole, I think Vyacheslav's target is a large building. But which one? Where is he going to strike?
True. But a little research might get us that information. My contacts have intercepted a coded dredge message. I suspect it was being sent to Molengrad. If we break the code, we can figure out what the dredge are planning.
We haven't got time for the Priory to crack that code. I have a spy inside a dredge settlement. Let's ask him for the information.
I'll leave the intelligence gathering to you lot. The Vigil is ready to move on whatever you discover. In the meantime, we'll keep hunting Vyacheslav.
We'll share what we learn with the Vigil. But first the Slayer must decide how we're going to learn it. By breaking the code, or debriefing the spy.
Music to my ear.
The spirits of the wild welcome you.
Quickly!
I saw a Sylvari talking to trees by the Great Hall.
Yeah, she was a stranger.
She is an amazing sculptor. Some of her works depicted fallen foes, others were past lovers.
I bet some of them were one and the same.
dragon before Asya did. She didn't bring back the tooth. She died fighting.
That sounds better than getting a trophy from a beast you couldn't kill.
You see those swords they forged?
I'm sure.
Damn. Yeah, Norn do good work.
I've never seen a blade so well crafted. Makes me proud to be. Look at that pattern of differential harm.
Jormag killed Al.
It's magnificent.
It speaks to the power of her message that I still heard. Listen for yourself.
Right. Like that's going to work.
A fitting reward.
Makes me proud to be. Look at that pattern of differential harms.
Retreat!
I don't like this. Where are the guards? Keep your eyes and ears open, Slayer.
No. Got it. Come here.
Might makes me right.
This is bad. My agent Druben is in there somewhere. We have to find him. Don't worry, Druben. We'll get you out of here. What happened to you?
Spirits bless you. Those crazy dredge test fire their upgraded weapon, and suddenly I'm knee-deep in ice dragon minions, fighting for my life.
Dragon minions? How did they get involved?
I don't know. The weapon fired and they swarmed in like dogs to a dinner bell. They attacked everything and everyone, even the dredge.
The last I saw, dredge were fleeing into their tunnels, chased by the filthy beasts. They might know what happened, but I don't.
We'll go after them. You're in no shape to come along, though. Can you make it out of here on your own?
With pleasure. The dredge